Marshall Field in Philadelphia. We'll see Jalen Hurts and the Philadelphia Eagles taking on Matthew Stafford and the Los Angeles Rams.
The city of Philadelphia is one of rich history and passion, and you can always count on the ladder when you step inside Lincoln Financial Field. Today, two NFC clubs going head-to-head, as it'll be the Los Angeles Rams taking on the Philadelphia Eagles. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. They show run with three tight ends here on first down. They start the drive on the ground. It's Williams. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. That's a start they can live with. 15 yards on their first play from scrimmage. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. To throw is Stafford. Got a man open. It's Tyler Higbee. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. A gain there of 12 yards and a first down L.A. And that tight end position, it just seems to continue to evolve every year in the NFL.
Yeah, you're getting really terrific athletes. A lot of them maybe were wide receivers at one point.
That's
two more down. Speed, great hands, and big bodies, which make them excellent targets for quarterbacks.
Second and 10. Up the middle, it's Williams. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain.
Vision is so important for the man in the middle because his ability to look through all the clutter that's happening in front of him, diagnose a play, and then go make it and finish it, that's when the great ones know that they have the goods.
And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's good.
You weren't supposed to make that dive.
He has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 37. Now a handoff running left. This is Williams. And breaks a tackle, and he's got an alley. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. From the red zone now, Stafford. Pass complete there to Nakua. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. So the completion good for just 3. And it'll be second down. Now a give up the middle to Williams. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. 42 yards rushing for him here. What a start to the ball game. It's 1st and goal. Now Stafford. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
You got to be precise with your throws, especially in this situation. You're inside the 10-yard line going into the end zone. But sometimes the emotion, the excitement, sometimes the decisions just aren't made very well because of that.
Nothing on first down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line. 2nd and goal. Now Stafford. He's got it. It's Higbee. Touchdown Rams. 8 yards on the touchdown pass. And the Rams will jump on top of the game's first score here this afternoon. Extra point right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. So the drive goes 75 yards, 10 plays. And it winds up with a touchdown for Los Angeles. The It is fielded right at the goal line. And he won't quite make it to the 25. Philly's offense getting ready, and Jalen Hurts ready to lead them. The second-round pick who started his career at Alabama, then finished with an electric senior season at Oklahoma.
Tremendous production in college at 2 different universities, and this is a guy who was a finalist for the Heisman Trophy. Still much more of a runner than a thrower, but has plenty of arm and is capable of making the big throws downfield. And don't underestimate his ability to think the game. Remember, he's the son of a coach.
They'll start out on the ground. It's Saquon Barkley. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. Well, the offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted. Up the middle with Barkley. And a nice run to get this up over the 20-yard line. It's a gain of 7 on the ground. Second down coming up.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber who runs like this early, because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
Here's Hurts to throw. Open man, that's Devonta Smith. He takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Hurts finding Smith for the Philly first. Barkley inside handoff. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
Hurts sets up to throw it. This one goes out wide for Barkley. Oh, what a move. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 14 yards there, and an Eagle first down. Play action. Here's Hurts. He'll get this one complete. That's A.J. Brown. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 11 yards for number 11. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They go back to the ground now with Barkley. And he'll snag about 5 yards down to the 32.
A quick burst there to nicely bit off a pretty decent game.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 5. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be 3rd down. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Hurts. Being chased out left. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. A strong pickup of 11 keeps their drive alive. On 1st and 10, it's Bigsby. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on 3rd down.
Throwing is Hurts. Eluding the pressure right. So no sack. He gets back to the line of scrimmage, but it'll still bring up a 4th down.
The one thing we talked about coming into this was we were never going to question the fight that he's going to have for all 4 quarters of the game. But ideally, you want him fighting for big plays and first downs early, not fighting just to get back to the line of scrimmage, as we saw right there.
So both teams come away with points on their opening drives, and they still trail. They answered the touchdown with a field goal, but at least able to break that goose egg here early.
And that is what's important, right? Because they didn't let that initial touchdown go unanswered. Took the ball themselves, moved it downfield, and put it through the post for 3 points. Game on.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
19 yards there on the catch and run.
Someone sharp in this game. I mean, a touchdown pass on the first drive. He comes right back, and he's flinging it around really well here.
Really nice throw there to pick up the first down. You kind of just feel a laser focus and confidence about him, and I think we saw that this week, didn't we? Talking to him and the coaches, they felt good about his performance coming up.
Yeah, I was really impressed with that last practice we saw when they went through 2-minute drill, when they went through all the different situations. Ball hardly hit the ground, and I thought, yeah, he might be locked in for this one.
Now a first down carry. It's Williams. And a good run here as he'll rumble all the way down to the 40-yard line. 58 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start. Well, they're making a real first-quarter statement with a run game, no doubt.
For those who remember old-school football, running it, establishing things, seeing backs find holes, get through them, they've got to like what they're seeing from this unit so far. Right now, they've decided to, as you said, establish the run game, and they've been successful doing it.
A good position to be in here, 2nd and inches. They'll hand it off now, Williams. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
What a luxury to have a guy like this who can not only spell your starter, but can come in and keep drives going.
Now it's Stafford. Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. And the Eagles are going to have it here just past the 25. Well, he had to fit that into a pretty tight window over the middle. And, Charles, I think they were in zone defensively, weren't they?
They certainly were. A nice read on your part. And sometimes the quarterback isn't fooled between zone and man. Sometimes just fooled by the type of zone that he sees. Because oftentimes, those linebackers will vacate and run downfield with receivers. In this case, he played a pure zone and was in the wrong spot for the QB.
Here's 2nd and 3. On the option left, it's Hurts. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. A solid gain of 7 yards that time on the keeper and a first down. Well, he is certainly dangerous when he spots a lane, and he keeps it himself there and worked out well.
How about the moving parts on a play like this? You know you have to practice it over and over because it's almost like a ballet that has to be choreographed. But how about once he made the decision to go, he committed to it and went. Let's face it, most teams are going to defend the running back much more than the quarterback on that type of a play.
After 7-3 the score on EA Sports. Out of the shotgun, they run with Barkley. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. the play fake. Here's Hurts. Escaping the pressure right. And he works his way past the line of scrimmage and then slides to a hole. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's second down. Mechie, the man in motion. Here's a fake on the jet sweep as he'll go instead with Barkley. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now third down coming up.
Because his primary job is defending against the pass, you don't often see a cornerback making tackles in the backfield. But he's playing run all the way here.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. Flushed out right. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. Call it a gain of 19, and it moves the chains. They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10. A give to Barkley out of the gun. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
Second down, here's Jalen Hurts. It's caught, Smith. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. That one goes for 16 yards. It sets him up 1st and goal. They'll try and run forward with Barkley. Able to power through. And he's going to ball his way down to about the 1-yard line. It's a good pickup of 7 yards, and now they're looking at 2nd and goal.
That's a great run right there on 1st down. Didn't quite get into the end zone, but now you set yourself up for at least 2, maybe 3 more shots from close range.
And they'll send the tight end in motion left. Barkley again. And he's in. Touchdown, Eagles. Saquon Barkley taking it in from a yard out. And the Eagles have taken the lead.
2 good drives on their first 2 possessions. Remember, the first wound up in a field goal, but we all know field goals aren't going to cut it in the NFL. So they're not going to be denied here. And they wind up punching this one into the end zone.
Elliott good on the extra point. And the lead is now 10-7. So that one a long 11-play drive. And it ends with a Saquon Barkley touchdown run. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Here's Kyron Williams running out for another possession. And I'm wondering if maybe they don't go away from him on this drive a little bit. He's been great, but they haven't scored a lot of points.
I think they still have to show him as a threat. Make sure he touches it a few times. But as you pointed out, use him as a decoy a little bit and get the ball in the hands of some other people in order to put more points on the board. But he's done a really nice job of establishing them with his running.
Yeah, he's established himself well. Now can they put more points up? Wide open receiver complete.
Thought he would have got a fumble
off
there.
Get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Stafford on 1st down. Over the middle, it's complete. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Throwing again is Stafford. And that's complete to Adams. Touchdown, L.A. Devonta Adams. 49 yards.
It's one of them, man.
Able to move back in front. Now the try here for the point after.
Got the ass.
And that makes it 14-10. The drive summary, 4 plays, 75 yards. And Devonta Adams able to finish things with a touchdown reception.
Damn, I ain't trying to do that.
Out of his end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. Here's the Philadelphia offensive unit now as they head out to take over possession. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. This 2nd and 4. Again, it's Barkley. Ooh, the juke. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 54 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times.
Well, if they continue to run the football this strong, right up the middle, I don't know if they can wait till halftime to make adjustments. They better find a way to get it done series to series. I don't know if they need to sub some guys out, bring in extra people, maybe change what they're doing on the defensive side of the ball. But right now, they're running the ball very well.
Yeah, I like that he get a little
right
block.
Up the middle.
They go play action with Hurts. Rolling to his left. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
No shortage of impressive moments for him thus far. Now he's halfway to the century mark, and we're still in the first half. There's been no answer for his running ability so far by the defense. I can't wait to see what adjustments they'll have to make during the halftime break.
And a solid run here as he'll pick his way down to the 42-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. They run again with Dillon.
Good job.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling.
Partner, there are strong running plays, and then there are plays where you simply outclass the defense, and we saw the latter there. They ran straight up the heart of that front for an excellent gain and first down. Simply put, you've got to put up more of a fight defending the middle. Otherwise, this is going to be a long game.
They'll throw on first down with Hurts. That is caught. It's Uzomah. Touchdown, Eagles. C.J. Uzomah, a 24-yard touchdown. And the Eagles have taken the lead.
Well, we know someone just added to his touchdown passing total, but all he did was get the ball out quickly to his tight end and let him take care of business the rest of the way.
Elliott now to add the extra point. It's good, and they'll take a 17-14 lead. So the drive there took 6 plays, and it was capped off by an Eagles touchdown. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Matthew Stafford, the rest of the L.A. offense heading back out there. He already with a couple of touchdown throws in this first half as his guys start 1st and 10. Well, here's a good way to kick off a drive, complete over the middle. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Play action, Stafford. Gonna throw right side here, complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Back to throw, Stafford. And
good job. Way to break it up.
Third of the field. That'll bring up 2nd down. Again, it's Stafford. That's complete to his tight end, Higbee. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. 3rd and 2, Stafford. Short throw, it's Higbee. And he's going to get the first down as he covers up after a pretty good shot there.
Come on, man.
From the gun, here's Stafford. And it's complete to Adams. And the Rams are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
I think he has to be saying to himself, how did that not wind up a touchdown? Remember, you just need the tip of the ball to cross the plane. It's not going to get there, but they're going to be set up in great shape.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Colby Parkinson punching it in from a yard away. And the Rams have yet again retaken the lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and that will make this a 4-point game. So that drives 7 plays in length, and it ends with a 1-yard touchdown run. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. The offense takes the field, and we turn our attention to Saquon Barkley. They're behind in the first half here, CD, but it's not to any fault of their running back. He's had a strong start to this one.
And you're right about that, partner, because watching him play, you would think that his team is in the lead. He has been a lot of fun in this contest. Now let's see if they can actually make something happen and put more points on the board behind his
2-minute warning.
Yeah, I'm curious to see, Charles, if they can play complementary football and get that passing game going as well. They'll come up on a 2nd and 7 from the 27. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Trying to find Barkley on the out route, and he's got him. So give him 2 yards there on the completion, and it brings up 3rd and 5 now. From the gun, it's Hurts. Rolling to his right. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
That was stupid. I should have just got the first, but oh well, I'm glad we caught it.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And it's complete right back in the hands of Smith. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. The Eagles hustling to the line, clock rolling. On 1st down, Hurts. They'll set up the screen to Barkley. Only 3 there on the screen at 2nd down. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Here's 2nd and 7. They'll look to throw again. Caught left side by Mechie. And he gets it down a yard or 2 short of the 30 before he's out of bounds. And they just keep marching right along. 1st down on a pickup of 8 there. Back to throw again. And this one complete to Smith.
Oh, what's
out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. Now a 2nd and 2. A handoff, Barkley running left. Oh, and fine work there as he gets this thing down to the 11-yard line. 1st down now, but the clock continues to move. They'll set up to throw. Flush to his right. And that is caught on the right side.
What?
Out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far at 2nd down.
I think he got that. Oh, I
He's trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds the defense. Instead, he thought to himself, I'm a quarterback, I've got to throw it. He bailed out the defense with that incompletion.
Now Hurts going to shift him around a bit. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Hurts. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. Umpire threw the flag. Usually always indicates holding, and that's what we've got.
And you know, depending on their positioning, where you are on the field, the umpires get different responsibilities. But always Always making sure no one's holding.
Second down. Here's Hurts.
Oh, my God, yo.
Seconds now.
Well, partner, guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make third down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big third down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Looking to throw. Eluding the pressure right.
Damn!
So we've come to halftime. And now due to apparent time.
Fuck, man. I ain't even. Damn, that was a horrible.
Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter three? And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
Yo, what was I thinking, yo? 2 timeouts, too. Yo, that was not smart.
Out come the Eagles now as he'll go on offense first here in the third quarter. But Charles,
that's going to come back to hurt us.
First half, close ball game. Remember there toward the end of the second quarter, the opposition scored to take the lead. Now we'll see if these guys can get a score there and regain that lead.
Yeah, they want to have that type of a response, don't they? Because they want to find a way to take control of this ball game one more time. Gauntlet's been thrown down. They want to see if they're ready to answer it.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. To Barkley on the check down. And he's able to
way
get
to
this
make up for that drop pass.
Field across the 45. That'll give him 8 that time. And it'll be second in a couple.
I'll put him to work.
A handoff to Barkley. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. 92 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
Second and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
Right side to Mechie. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. Puda Ford, the one to get to him and drop him. Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. On the draw, this is Barkley. They'll wind up getting 4 down to the 36.
3rd and 10, that's reasonable.
I don't care what the emphasis is in the NFL at any given time. Every defense is still going to say their #1 goal every game is stop the run. And right now, they're not doing that. And that really chips away at your confidence.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw.
Wow!
Catch is made. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 23.
Oh, Buddy catching some crazy catches, man.
Shut it down. Not liking the look. They'll change the play. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. He throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete.
We good.
Here's 2nd and 10. Back to throw here.
There we go. First down. Wait, 3rd and 1.
9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation.
I ain't even feed my tight ends
now
like
it gives
that.
a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
Come on, what I've got to touch
Barkley. And he will have the first down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. They're able to convert with a gain of 4.
We even the clock up, too.
They keep it with Barkley on first down. He pushes forward from maybe 3 down to the 6-yard line.
Couple more touches, man.
That's good power football on 1st and goal. A lot of teams will throw from there, but that's a nice job to chew up a few more yards and get yourself closer to the goal line.
On 2nd down, here's Barkley. It'll be a gain of 5, and it's going to set up a 3rd and goal.
Well, Brandon, we always know that once you score 1 touchdown,
that's a do it.
You're without a doubt. And so far today, he's got 1, but was denied as he tried to get the 2nd one.
Dillon will take this one in for an Eagles touchdown. Everybody in the stadium knew what they were going to do right there, CD. 3 tight ends on the field, all that extra bulk, and they run it in.
And you saw where that one went, right? You run it over your best blocker. I can just see the head coach right now. I want to run this one over the big boy. And they got it done.
Elliott on for the extra point.
Great drive, fellas.
And that one gives them a 3-point lead.
We ate up half of the
So
quarter.
that was a 13-play drive in total. And it was A.J. Dillon who capped it off for the touchdown run. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. And, Charles, it feels like we're set up for a good second half here. Came out of the locker room, 1-score game. Now the lead has already changed hands. Well, this offense, they've got an opportunity right now to take that lead right back.
Yeah, and it feels like you're going back and forth almost a little bit like a tennis match, right? And we're just, our heads just keep moving. Which side has it? Which side's going to score? How are they going to go out doing it? A little bit of a challenge.
Got him one.
Side trying to match each other.
JD.
That's big Jordan Davis powering in to drop it. So the opening drive of this 3rd quarter, they're trying to set the tone for the second half.
And without a doubt, they did exactly that. I've known coaches who have said the first 5 minutes of each half are so important to do exactly what you said, which is set the tone. I've also heard coaches talk about the first 5 plays. Let's go out and be aggressive right off the top. That's exactly what they did.
And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds. So the completion good for 7 there. And that's going to make it 4th down. Here comes the Rams punter now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. And taken right on the 30. It's a 45-yard punt, but a decent return there of 9 yards. And it will be Eagles football, 1st and 10.
All right, Saquon, take us home.
This Philly offense set to go. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. A 1st down carry for Barkley. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control.
A.J. Dillon.
Sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
On 2nd down, Dillon.
First down.
Take this one down.
Come on, that's a first.
He can muster only a yard there, and they'll be left with a 3rd and very short. They'll try and run for the first with Dillon. He's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. A big chunk on the ground there, 27 yards.
Brandon, they're still in the lead. The momentum's certainly been going the opposite direction. So to me, that's a really important pickup there on 3rd down.
Try and regain some confidence. And you're right, they need to stem the tide a little bit. That certainly helped. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Brown the motion man right. On first down.
Touchdown.
Shipley. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, got to like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Eagles are able to add on to that lead. Circle that drive because that might be one to remember. Well executed to give them a little cushion.
Well, let's take it into the boxing ring. You talk about them commanding it, keeping the fight where they wanted to, whether it was in the center of the ring or putting them on the ropes because it was jab, jab, jab. And finally, the haymaker to put that drive away.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. And the LA offense ready for this next possession. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit.
Damn!
This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
A really nice gain of 25 yards.
I tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because
Devonta
sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space.
I got lockdown for
and these guys have been taking advantage so far.
I'm gonna get another pick, though.
Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Adams, the man in motion left. They'll fake the jet sweep, but instead
got him one, JC.
to Williams. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
They have 3 tight ends in that formation. That's almost a universal sign that they're planning to run the football. But how about the defense there? They met force with force and caused a stack up behind the line of scrimmage and threw it for a loss.
2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
We forgot the ass.
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. On 3rd down, here's Williams.
How the hell?
The 1st down yard.
That man ran on 3rd down.
Down at the 6. Got what they needed there. The drive continues with a 9-yard pickup. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll try the air now.
Oh, good pass.
Nice job defensively to hold him to 4, and now it's 2nd and goal. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. Williams is going backwards as he'll be tackled back at the 4-yard line. They lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down.
And now 3rd and goal coming up. The loss on 2nd down, that just means this crowd's going to get even louder, and they'll get a little bit of extra help from the defenders as they exhort them to join them in the
Oh, my God.
This is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, L.A. Devonta Adams with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Rams have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. The extra point up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. offense takes the field, and we turn our attention to Saquon Barkley. He's been a good workhorse. I know we use the word workhorse a lot, but he's been a good workhorse for him in this one.
No doubt about it, and there's nothing wrong with that. That's what you're looking for if you're a back, because that means everything's coming together for you. Big guys up front have created space. You've run through it. You've probably gotten some help even from the wide receivers who want to catch passes as opposed to block, but they're helping out too.
Yeah, everyone's pitching in. He's had a good game.
Oh, come on, Hurts.
And taken down to the ground. They'll wind up losing a full 9 yards here on the sack. Now it's 3rd down. Going to need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Hurts sets up to throw it. Escaping the pressure right. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble.
It's getting cold in here, partner, because it looks like he's trying to ice this one away. Yeah, I know, bad dad joke, but what the heck, right? Scrambling for that first after the D blanketed his receivers. That's a backbreaker for the defense. They finish this drive off with 6, and this one could be over.
And he's able to skip away from that first defender on his way to a
Gotta
pickup
get the
of
ladies.
5. If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up 2nd down. Here's Hurts to throw. Oh,
Got him one.
A nice catch. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. We couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, 1-score game. 1st and 10 here. Hurts throw there, taken in by Smith. And down inside the 15 he goes. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another 1st down.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomped down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. Play action. Here's Hurts. Flushed out right. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger.
I hate that happened the way it did.
There he goes, and for good reason. Running with it has paid dividends earlier in this game and earlier on this drive. And until they prove they can stop him, I don't think he's going to be shy about continuing to run for first downs instead of airing it out.
Barkley is into the end zone for an Eagle touchdown.
And that right there is a definition of a statement drive. You're in the 4th quarter, trying to get to the finish line, and here they were able to hold the ball for a long time and move it down the field. And how about them finishing it off with the touchdown run? Winning football 101, check that box.
Elliott good with a PAT, and his guys will take a 10-point lead. So that drive consumes 9 plays all told. And it's capped off by a touchdown run from Saquon Barkley. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The offense for Los Angeles returns to the field. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the 4th quarter. This drive becomes very critical.
Yeah, y'all got to speed it up now.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick 1st down. Now Stafford firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. A very nice pickup of 33 yards.
Well, this game has certainly had no shortage of offense. Both teams have been revved up from the start. And here's yet another big play. Boy, both defenses have just got to be dragging out there because they've been run ragged throughout.
Now he dumps this off over the middle. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And it's second down.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. The linebackers nowadays, they run like bats, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
The Rams, they are on the move. They've got another first down. Stafford now to throw. Open man, Higbee, the tight end. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and that'll make it second down. Offensive line wasn't set. There's the flag, and 5 yards back they go.
Quarterback has to look around and make sure that his team is ready to go. Sometimes the quarterbacks go faster than is necessary.
The false start penalty, and now they're back to needing 10 yards on second down. To the air again, Stafford.
Woo, Adams.
It's incomplete. Devonta Adams, the intended receiver. But now it's third down. To throw is Stafford.
Wow.
It is intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by Reed Blankenship. And the Eagles are going to take over at their own 2-yard line. Well, field goals probably aren't going to cut it at this point. This was touchdown or bust, and unfortunately for them, it turned out to be bust.
Yeah, they're feeling like they've got to force the issue here. Maybe take some chances they wouldn't have earlier in the game. But give credit to this defense. They've really stood tall throughout, and they come up with the interception in the end zone.
Oh, able to avoid him. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Some help, AJ.
Now Hurts going to keep it running left. And he'll get it up a little shy of the 15. They'll spot him down at the 14-yard line. 5 yards that time, taking it himself, and he has enough for the first. Up the middle with Barkley. And brought down, but not before reaching the 25. It's an Eagles first down on a gain of 11.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down.
Partner, the good ones have a clock running in their head, okay? Because it says something like this. I've got this many seconds to find a target. After that, I have to tuck it and try and get some yardage on this first down snap. He doesn't just get some yards, though. He gets a big gain, and they'll come right back with another 1st and 10.
And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down.
These are running back numbers that he's accumulated right now. Received double-digit carries and has rewarded them by breaking the century mark in rushing, in addition to what he's done through the air. Definitely MVP caliber football we're witnessing.
Forced out to his left. Complete. Smith has it. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. Another nice gain. 13 yards that time and another first down. Now Hurts looking to change the play. Now a play fake here on first down. Now throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete.
It sort of looks like they stopped some fighting them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But this defense gets 2 more stops. They can keep them out of that area.
Second down, here's Jalen Hurts. He finds his tight end, Goddard. That's complete. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 22-yard line. They'll throw on first down with Hurts. Flush to his right. And it's caught on the right side at Smith. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. They've got it first and goal in a game that appears to have already been decided. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is first and goal. That one looks like he'll throw here. Touchdown! Jalen Hurts finding A.J. Brown. And the Eagles go 98 yards and finish it off in the end zone.
Is it okay if I break one of our rules, partner, which is to never call a game over until it's over? Because this certainly feels like it's over after that drive.
Yeah, that was spirit-crushing, wasn't it? And now you just kind of felt the air go out of the balloon.
Yeah,
that's how we do it.
So hard to stay in there, and they knew they had to stop them on that drive. But when they were unable to, I think you're exactly right. You could see them sag on their sideline, and I think this one might just be over.
This was perfection.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. On 1st and 10, Stafford. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Adams. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. Now a timeout called for by the defense as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Throwing again is Stafford. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. Now a 1st down throw, Stafford. And that one too wide and incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another 1st down.
And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. 7th play of the drive upcoming here on 3rd and 6. Now Stafford. Touchdown, Rams. Devonta Adams. A 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Rams have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th.
And yeah, that touchdown counts for their team, but I think it counts more for the fantasy guys, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's just something maybe positive to look at on film, but this one's over, let's be honest.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one.
Now for the point after. And the lead is trimmed down to 10. So the drive winds up going 75 yards in 7 plays. And Devonta Adams able to finish things with a touchdown reception. So 2 scores down. Time definitely not an ally, but here comes the onside kick. Now the Eagles will use the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. So 2 scores down, time definitely not an ally, but here comes the onside kick. And the Eagles are going to recover. And that might be enough to put a bow on this one. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second, as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. And the line to gain here is the 37 on 3rd down. Throwing is Hurts. Eluding the pressure right. And that should do it. He's got a first down. And the Eagles, they can run it out from here. Up the middle they go. Shipley. And he'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7. Charles, why didn't they just take the knee there?
You're asking the question that I'm asking as well, because
that'll do it.
We've seen a lot of football where coaches decide maybe they get a little greedy. I don't know if they're doing it for stats or for what reason. We've seen it happen in college. And how about in the NFL? The miracle of the Meadowlands. All they had to do was take a knee and the game was over. The Giants ran it one more time. Ball popped free. Philadelphia picks it up and wins the game.
What year was that?
1978. I think it was in November.
Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but, boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And, partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. The Eagles are winners here as we say so long from Philadelphia.